Hi, this is Hope. Welcome to my channel where I aspire to inspire and motivate you by sharing what inspires and motivates me. This video is sponsored by Team Play over on Patreon. I'll put the link in the description below so that you can follow it for more information. First page, just doodled whatever came to mind. Started with a scribble and went from there and made things out of the shapes I saw. I find it a great way to warm up when I'm feeling nervous, like on the first page for some reason. The first page of every sketchbook. I am nervous. Why? I don't know. Next spread. This was inspired by, and I'll make the information appear below, a tonalist, a painter. The Museum of Art and Archaeology here in Columbia posted it to Instagram, and I was really taken by the tones in it and just kind of did my version of it on this spread. This is just craft wrapping paper, so it's on the very thin side, but I find I like the way it takes the wrong media, colored pencils. Next spread, beetles. I love beetles. Just their structure seems at once mechanical and natural, and I love that kind of juxtaposition. And here's the first one of several tree spreads. Over on Pinterest, I'll be surfing for ideas, and lately I've been very drawn to these very moody forest scenes where it's just kind of hazy, shadowy, and this black paper is a fun way to attack that look, as far as coming in with the lights, since there are fewer of them, the highlights, and leaving the black paper for the shadows. So here is a spread, and very much like both of these for different reasons. I like the way there was just a hint of bark texture in the photo, and so I brought that out a little bit, and then just like the tree is backlit or glowing, or I'm not sure what. I really like that. And this one just is a nice, neat little package there. Oops, nice, neat little package, and the view in there. So it's almost like reminds me of one of those book nook things. And I've started doing in places like there's two little eyes there. I hope you can see it. Just something looking back at you. I don't see it as necessarily malevolent or anything to be worried about, but just there's always something there, something living, and you're being watched, you're being noticed. I guess noticed is a better word than watched. Watch sounds so scary. Next spread, another tree scene, and the watchers are gathering, and there's two of them here, one here, one there, and I was trying to scribble and make it look like the leaf litter, and the more I scribbled, the more I saw shapes, and ended up with a little group of people, little tiny people, and what looked like a ring of mushrooms. So I highlighted them just enough to bring that out, and to me it looks like this watcher is watching them. Kind of fun. Not sure where it's going, but I'm having fun getting there. Play with drawing a skull. It's a little out of proportion, but that's kind of the fun of the sketchbook, is just dealing with whatever comes out. I do like the blue and the orange together. Was able to use the opposite color to do shadows. So this is some of the blue on top of the orange, and then there's orange on top of the blue, and they mute each other very well since they're complementary, and I like that. Snails. I like snails. They're fun. I'm very happy with this one. The shell, I got the perspective right, and I feel like I'm slowly getting their body shapes right, to where it looks like it has the right mass, the right shape, the right contours. It seems like these two could go together and be saying something. I'm not sure what. I'd love to make a sticker or a card out of that. So if you think of a a caption or a word bubble, let me know. And if I like it, I'll make one and send it to you. All right, here was a day of motivation, but no inspiration. I didn't know what to draw. Nothing looked good. I wasn't feeling inspired. So I just doodled on my paper and played with creating values and shapes and shading it, giving it dimension, and just wandered. So actually, I'm not unhappy with it. It doesn't grab me, but it was fun to do. But then I saw this and wanted to do a sketch of it. Again, the forest with the watchers, and now there are 3. So maybe they'll increment each time. I would love to do this in pastel so that I can get the smooth gradations, but I do enjoy the challenge of just depicting what I can, what is possible on this, and letting the rest be what it is. This spread here, so bubbles, soap bubbles, and playing with rendering those, and just kind of got lost in creating the transitions, the gradations in there, and went in afterwards and added some color, and I think that's kind of nice. I think maybe if I do it again, I'll play with doing like the Roy G. Biv, the rainbow in there with the refraction, and see what that does to it. I do kind of like the edges where I've not done the bubbles. That kind of makes a nice tension. And this, I'd seen an image somewhere of, it was a sketch someone had done with a nautilus and some ferns, and I thought, ooh, I want to try that. And so it was a bit of a challenge on the black paper since there is not as much dark in it, but I do kind of like the effect of drawing on black paper. I think it's kind of neat. And that's the end of part 1. I'm curious to know down in the comments, let me know, what was your favorite spread? If you liked this video, also give it a thumbs up. And one last thing, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Part 2 will be coming out soon.